What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Owl Eyes. All right, so 9 to 5. Don't we love it? Who came up with this stuff? Working a 9 to 5. It don't even make sense because if you think about it, you only work maybe 2 or 3 hours out that whole 8 hours anyway. So, who came up with the fact of just trying to make us be to work early and be there late so that we have no day, no time to ourselves? I want to know how all of this came about. But I found some funny videos and it's on another YouTuber's channel. Her name is, I think, Dee's African Perspective. And I'll put her link in the comment below. And she was just showing all of these rants of how people really feel about working a 9 to 5. And let's see if maybe some of us got some of those feelings too. But it was so funny. I got to see this. It's almost like they made up a 9 to 5 work week on purpose so we won't have a life. But oh my gosh, let's take a look at some of these videos.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just looked through my Walmart history and I found this Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now, this order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414.
What? Now I'm thinking he was gonna say maybe like 200 and something dollars. From 100, and I think he said well, 140 something dollars to $414. That's like triple the price. Oh my goodness. Now I know inflation was real, but I didn't know it was that real.
If I don't scan everything in the self-checkout line, or if I scan, a flat screen as a Kool-Aid packet, how is that my fault? I don't work here. I haven't been trained on the register. If you don't want no more mistakes, y'all need to get regular lines back. Otherwise, oopsie. And I think it's really messed up that we scanning everything. I'm all at the bottom scanning the water bottles.
I so agree. I be at the bottom scanning stuff too because now, shoot, the self checkout ain't self checkout anymore. They used to. Well, I used to go to Walmart. It was like 20 items. Now it's like 15 items, and I'm thinking they're probably gonna change that. It's gonna get down to 5 items until they kind of just do away with that whole self checkout because I think a lot of people were stealing out of Walmart anyway. So, but I go up to the register now where there's a real person ringing my things up, and please can I get the scanner? Thank you. All down at the bottom, scanning my own things. Thank you so much. And I feel like, shoot, I need to work here. I feel like, you know what? You can put that on your resume. Go ahead and put that on your resume because you got Walmart experience. And then they had the nerve because they done shut down all the self-checkout. They got these slow behind cashiers who act like now they don't know how to count money anymore or move fast and ring everybody up. So now, especially if you go to Walmart on certain days on the weekends, oh my gosh, that line is like super long. You will be waiting in line forever, hoping that you can just go to the self-checkout. Maybe you start putting some things back on the shelf. Let me just get up out of here. So I feel him on that.
I gotta type the code for the fruit. It's 4011. Why do I know that? I just did all that, and
That's what I said. I know that too. I think everybody knows the banana codes by heart by now. Oh goodness.
I gotta bag my own groceries. It's somebody on my shoulder watching me, making sure I don't make no mistakes on a job that I haven't been trained for, and that don't come with no damn discount. After all that work, I'm basically an employee. I work here. I should be getting 5, 10, maybe even 15% off. And if y'all don't give me my discount, I'm taking it. Also, when I'm at the register, I don't need all them different questions about if I want a credit card with y'all or if I want to donate to anything. No, no, and no. Y'all got all the millions and billions of dollars. You want my little $5?
It's all these stores, most of them. I do not want to donate. I feel as though you guys the one got the millions and billions of dollars. Why I gotta donate my little bit of money? And I don't never donate either. No, no, and no.
When I tell you I'm so sick of going to work, bro, it is work this, work that, wake up, go to work, come home, eat supper, go to bed, go to work in the next morning. I mean, dude, I got 2 kids. I got 2 kids that I get to see for like maybe 2 hours a day, and they have to stay up late just so I can spend time with them, you know. And then I got a wife that I get to see for maybe 3 hours a day, you know. But you know, other than that, it's go to work, spend time at work. I just tried to go to the gym, okay, because I had a rain delay at work, and then my boss texted me after like 15 minutes of being in the gym, being, "Oh yeah, come in 30 minutes earlier. We're actually going to start at this time." Like, dude. Like, that basically just wasted all of my time. Drank a 1,600 calorie protein shake. That's going straight to the fucking gut now, dude. Like, I just want to get fit, dude. I want to spend time with my family. I want to have a good job. I want to make a lot of money. Hell, I got a business that I created that I don't even have time to run because I'm so busy trying to pay bills. When I got goals in my life, dude. I got a family that I want to support. I got a family that I want to spend time with. I want to get fit. Dude, all of y'all, the politicians, Joe Biden, all you liberals, you Democrats, man, fuck every fucking one of you. I'm sick of this. How can you live like this, man? How can you even get to where you want to be in life because of all this shit?
I feel him on that. Oh, I feel him on that one. Oh boy, let me tell y'all what I had to start doing because I started working this new job. I say, screw this. You gotta be able to do some things that you like to do, or you gonna feel like you got a miserable life, and it's gonna be depressing. And I'm the type of person I like to work out. Like that's part of my lifestyle, and I'm not even used to working a 9 to 5. Y'all, my whole adult life, I have hardly worked. And I finally started really jumping into the work scene. I would say in 2015. I worked for a full 2 years, y'all. Full 2 years. And I liked the job. I got off at 3:30. They had the gym set up right there. I could go work out after I get off. My daughter was older at that time, so I ain't really had to worry about her. She can just go home whenever she get home, and she good. And because she was like in the middle school at that time, and they had a whole big cafe. I mean, you can eat like a queen and king at the job. I mean, it was nice. Benefits, everything, PTO. And so, but I started working this job. So I'm not, like I say, I'm not used to working that much, even throughout my whole adult life. That was the first time I worked for a whole full 2 years of my life. And then I started working back last year. And so now, so I have been kind of working steadily since last year. But it's a 8 to 5. I'm not used to that because I gotta have a life, and I want to work out, and I want to go to back to the gym and get back into the gym. And so I had to ask the boss, you know, can I just come in like early, 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 2 days a week? That way I can have extra time on my lunch break, because I just go on my lunch break and I'll go to Planet Fitness and work out. And see, I need that extra time because it takes 6 minutes for me to get there and 6 minutes for me to get back. And I got to get a shower. So I try to hurry and shower within at least 5 to 8 minutes. No, less than that, because it got to be less than that. I got to do better on my timing. And at least, you know, I don't have to worry about working out, and I done got a good shower, so when I get home I ain't even got to wash. So that gives me more time to take care of my kids and do what I need to do. So I feel him on that. And I have a business that I'm trying to do, but it's taken from that working 8 to 5. Now I had to kind of put that on the back burner because, you know, it's job first for me. And you know, my hobbies and things that I like to do, I kind of just, you know, do in between and try to accomplish those on the side. So I feel him all the way. But you know what, I laugh, and man, it's so true. Boy. But you know, another thing too, sometimes we got to be mad at ourselves because guess what, we sign up for it. Oh, them benefits been looking real good, and that pay been looking real good when you wanted to sign up and get that job. You even think about, you know what, this is gonna have me at the job all day. I'm never gonna see my kids. I'm never gonna spend time with my wife. I'm never gonna be able to go to the gym and work out because by the time I get home, I'm tired. The only time you got to do is eat, wash, and go to bed. So we kind of sign up for some of this too now. That's why you really got to think about it before you accept a job. You just got to think about, you know, is this job giving me benefits? How long of my day do I have to give to this job? You got to look at everything. So it's kind of our fault too, but that was funny.
Just went grocery shopping. how to take out a second mortgage. Toilet paper was $40. Can't even afford to poop. This is why I say, eat out. Everyone's like, oh no, you gotta cook at home. You don't know what you're talking about. Someone's always gonna make it better. It's not even freaking cheaper to cook at home anymore. You go to the grocery store and they freaking ring it up and they go 6,000. What the hell? I remember when I was a kid, everybody like would always make jokes like, oh, they're on food stamps. Well, fuck me. I'd like to be on them. Are you kidding me? With these freaking prices? I don't really care though. I mean, I'm a trust fund kid. I have tons of money. But still, like, I feel bad for you guys, you know?
I am so fucking fed up with this country, honestly. Right now, I want to rant about daycare. My kids are at the same facility. It goes from 3 months to VPK. So my son is in preschool and my daughter is 8 months. Now my son just graduated preschool, but they have a summer camp. Now the summer camp applies for all ages. And this place is ridiculous because they close for random days, teacher planning days for an infant. I mean, you're not teaching them. They are whatever. That's a story for another day.
Exactly. Nope, she right about that. Cause this is my first time putting my child in daycare, and I didn't want to, but I said, he's older, he can talk, he can walk. He was in kindergarten at the time, and like I said, I went back to work last year, started back trying to get back into the workforce, and for one, the daycare costs is not even the days you have to pay, even though they have all these days off, because they will make you pay during breaks. Only time they didn't make me pay was during summer break. Like after my son stopped, like once school was out, then you pay $100 or something just to hold his spot, and you didn't have to pay again until school would start back again. But all these little breaks and Thanksgiving and Christmas, oh, you paying that money still. You whether they there or not, you still gonna pay that money. So and that's one of the reasons why I decided to homeschool my son. So one of the reasons so that I could save on daycare, because I just can't even see myself, like certain things I can't even see myself paying. High rent, daycare costs, and I know some parents have to because you have no choice. But you think about it, especially if you got like 2 kids, you might as well stay home. It would be better for you to just try to find you a nice little work from home job or start your business, because daycare is so much. Like when it comes to women in the workforce, we need better assistance with our kids. We need something, and it's almost like, but what can they do? You gonna bring your kid to work with you?
So they are closed for an entire week. Now, there's set rates. Pay continues. We are paying continuously. However, now I have to pay a person to come to my house and watch my 2 kids. And the cheapest that I have been able to find is $30 an hour. And for a week, I mean, holy shit. I can't afford to live. I might as well stop fucking working. Like, I work as a nurse practitioner, and I can't afford this childcare. Please, make it make sense. I can't survive here anymore. Oh.
Average fucking apartment, 1 bedroom is like $1,600, especially if you living on your own.
And the only people that can't comprehend this are people that don't have real bills. This economy is crazy as hell. And man, don't let something happen to that car. That'll be the shit that'll push you over the edge. And like, this is literally the reason why I don't have that 50-50 provider, whatever argument.
That one. Oh, you know how I feel about women working. The women should be able to stay at home and keep the kids. That's more important. So we can raise up and nurture our kids in the way that they should go. But I mean, I see what he's saying, especially in this economy, especially since 2020. Now I can see But no, you should, as a man, try to make it to where even if you got to work two jobs, I mean, back in the day, men used to work two jobs. No, you got to be the provider. You got to figure it out and take care of your family. It's really not the woman's job to have to work. I mean, so y'all know how I kind of feel about that little situation. Maybe some people might feel a little bit different, but for me, we got to look at our kids and our future. And I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know I work in, not in right now, but I used to work in the school system, and boy, oh boy, the behavior is off the chart. The behavior of some of these kids, and let me tell you, ain't like it used to be. I started working in the school system around 2006, and just seeing the change up to now is crazy, especially with the behavior. So I just think it's important for a mom to be at home with the kids. It is important. And dads and fathers and husbands, you guys got to figure it out. You have to figure it out. And the woman can help. There's usually a lot of women who stay at home. They'll try to figure out how to start a business, or and now you got a lot of work at home jobs too that you can do now. Although they don't pay that much, but it's something. You got to figure it out.
You could say it was a luxurious apartment. It had a Nest thermostat, stainless steel appliances in there, washer and dryer in the unit. Like, it was super duper nice. But it never felt like a home to me. And the reason why it didn't feel like that is because, one, I barely got to be there to enjoy it.
Now, that's another conversation. Why even buy a house that you can't even enjoy? You'd be better off to just wait until, you know, you can make enough money to hurry up and pay for that house and put a good down payment to where your payments are hardly nothing. And maybe you can work a part-time job. That way you are at home more than at your job, because you can't even enjoy your house. I used to walk around the neighborhood. Every time I used to walk around the neighborhood, all these other houses with balconies on them. You never see people on them just chilling or just enjoying their balconies. And I'm like, oh no. Wow. That's something to think about. Buying things and you can't even enjoy it. Where you going to enjoy it? When you like 60 and you getting ready to retire? And that's when a lot of people start downsizing their homes and getting smaller homes, because then your kids done grown and they out the house. You don't even need a house anymore. It's something to think about. Should we just hold off? Don't get none of those big purchases yet. Just chill. Maybe get something simple. That way you can enjoy it. And not enjoy it, because you still ain't gonna enjoy it because you at work, but at least you don't feel like it's a waste. That you just come home, look at your four walls, and got to go to bed and get up and go to work the next day. It's better to just wait till you about 50, 60 and getting ready to retire, and then buy your homes, because at least you can be there to enjoy it.
When I got that apartment, I at first was I was in a previous apartment that was like not nearly nowhere as good. It was like bad neighborhood. Technically, you could say it was in the hood type of apartment, and it was my first one. Then, yeah, my first apartment was in the hood. Like, it was cheap. It was like $800 rent, right? So good. Then I was making 18 at first. I got a pay raise to $23 an hour. Was like, ooh, it's time to get into a new apartment.
We got to stop doing that. Every time we make more money, don't go move your status up. Nope. Keep doing the same thing you used to do. Keep saving. Keep eating the way you used to eat. Stop getting all these purchases and making purchases that you don't need to make just because you're making more money. Nope, you got to keep those same poor habits. Stay where you're at, because it's better for you to not live check to check and not have the fancier things. And at least you don't have that stress of feeling like, man, now I'm not going to be able to pay for it. No, you living simple, now you can pay for it. When you start, every time your pay go up and you want to move up in life, big mistake. Don't even do it unless you can build up a big enough nest egg to where, yeah, you got money put up in case something. And a lot of people don't do that in case something happens. Like, you should always have at least a good 6 months to a year worth of savings for a certain thing, especially mortgages. Just in case something happens, you lose your job. I mean, you never know what can happen. You can get sick. So you should always have money put up. But you guys, I'm going to end this video. What do you guys think about the 9 to 5? What a joke, right? Because we do not work that long. And what do we think about all of the inflation? Oh, how are we making it? How are we making it? It is crazy. Do you think they are going to, in the future, do away with a lot of the 9 to 5 workday? There are becoming a lot more work from home jobs. Oh, and speak of the traffic is getting worse. I know where I live. Oh my goodness, it would be better if some people just stayed home and work from home. So I'm trying to figure out that they got to do something. I wonder if they're going to start and, applying that in a lot of these jobs now that, you can work from home. I think I might see that in the next 5 or 10 years, the way it's going. So hopefully, and that'll be a good thing for mothers, stay-at-home mothers, so that we can stay home and nurture and keep our kids, because that's very important. All right, so you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like your 9 to 5, or what do you think about working a 9 to 5, and how has inflation been to you? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.